Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right folks, so for this video I am going to be unboxing a very special edition. As you can see by the thumbnail, it is the Hell House collection. Now this is an Umbrella Entertainment release, and I have to tell you, Umbrella once again have really delivered on another absolutely stunning collector's edition. But what makes this so unbelievably special is the fact that it was gifted to me by, once again, my good friend Conor Gray. Conor, thank you so much. This was a real surprise for me. It really was. I never heard tell of the movies until you said it to me. And I'm happy to tell you now that the gamble has paid off, because I enjoyed every single movie in this set. So, thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Now, anyone that's aware of my channel, you have to know Conor. He didn't just send this release, he sent me other items as well, which I'm going to quickly show you. Now, I'm not going to be featuring them in this video. They're going to be for future videos, and rightfully so, because they're stunning releases. All Umbrella, well, most of them are Umbrella Entertainment releases. He also sent me Intruder, which is a fantastic 80s slasher movie. I think it's 80s, or is it late 90s? I think it's late 80s. This is a wonderful slasher movie, and to see it get this kind of treatment is absolutely incredible. So that video is going to be coming up whenever I get around to watching it. I love the movie. He also sent me this is amazing. He also sent me the collector's edition of Triangle. Now this is a kind of a, yeah, I'd say like another type of slasher movie held on a kind of ghost ship starring Melissa George. Now there's a lot more to it. Again, another movie that I'm a huge fan of. And once again, Umbrella delivering on the collector treatment for very underrated movies, which I love seeing. The artwork on this one is rather special. So that will be coming up in a video very soon. And the last item that he sent me is Furiosa, and this is the black and chrome edition, the Steelbook edition of the movie. Of course, the movie itself is in black and white, and apparently the 4K picture is supposed to look absolutely amazing on this one. So this is going to be an interesting watch. They've done the same thing with Fury Road, and I remember that looking amazing. So this is going to be great to finally check out as well. So yes, the Steelbook edition of Furiosa. That is extraordinary. It is absolutely extraordinary, Conor. And mate, I can't thank you enough. I really can't. I think I said it in my last video. I'm not sure how to make these videos anymore without sounding like a broken record at this point. But all I can do is thank you. That's all I can do. People must be at home they must be shocked by your generosity. I've never seen anything quite like it. And you know, as I'm making this video, I know you're going to be in Ireland by the time this video comes out, and I'm really looking forward to our meetup, having a couple of drinks, watching a few movies. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful night. So, Conor, thank you so much for this. Such a big deal. Right, so I'm going to make my way on to the Hell House collection. Like I said, consists of 4 movies. You got the original 2 sequels, and then you've also got a prequel/sequel with the 4th one. Now, if you're not particularly aware of Hell House, it is a found footage horror movie. Yeah, they can be real hit and miss for me. I was a bit worried, but wow, it really paid off, particularly on the first movie. It's about these group of people. I think it's 5 of them all together. They rent out this like abandoned hotel that has a history of being haunted, and what they're doing is they're setting up this hotel for, it's almost like a Halloween themed Fright Fest type thing. Think of Hellfest. Basically that. They're setting the hotel up for that. And it goes without saying, shit happens. And it's brilliantly done, because when the movie starts, they basically show you what happened inside this house. And then the rest of the movie is the build-up to those events. And I have to tell you, and I'm not afraid to say this to you, when I finished watching this first movie, I was freaked out. It freaked the living shit out of me. So much so that I actually had to knock on a comedy right after it, because I knew I wouldn't sleep because I'd be thinking about it all the time. Yes, so incredibly freaky. Now, the second movie in this one, I think it takes place a couple of years after the events of the first. I think it's these journalists that go into the house and they're basically trying to unravel the secrets behind Hell House, find out what happened to the 5 that went into the house in the first movie. The third one is this billionaire purchases the hotel, and he's basically reopening it to do his own kind of event in it. Much similar to the first one, but there's a little bit more to it that I actually don't want to spoil for anyone. And then the fourth movie, like I said, is a prequel/sequel. It's held in a different house. I can't remember, it's a manor, it is. But the thing is, it's one town away from the hotel in the first 3 movies. Now, it goes without saying, all 4 movies are heavily connected to one another. And I think they've done a wonderful job. It's the same director behind all 4 movies. And I had an absolute blast with them. And I highly recommend checking these ones out. Hopefully, you'll get as much out of them as I did. If you're big into your found footage movies, I really think you're going to get a lot from this. Now, the only downside when it comes to owning a box set like this is I actually went onto Wikipedia and I think a 5th movie has been announced. It's coming out next year, which is a bit of a shame because, you know, I thought this was a complete collection, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. But look, this series can go on and on and on, so it doesn't matter, and it doesn't make this set any less special. Right, so I'm going to take us around this release. I'm going to give you a close look at it, and I really do hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go, the Hell House Complete Collection. So there is a J card. I wanted to quickly bring it in and let you have a look at it. But as you can see, it's basically showing you everything that's inside this set. You've got all the special features in the middle there. I'll just take it in close so you can have a look at it. If you want to pause it and check them out, by all means do so. And then of course down the bottom you've got all your technical information, and you will notice as well this is a numbered edition limited to 5,000 copies. So that is the J. I'll put it to a side. Let's get on with the release itself. Now, unfortunately folks, it has a lenticular cover in this one. Now, I love lenticular, but when you have a dark lenticular, it's very hard to make out, so I don't know how well my camera is going to pick this up. But the one thing I will say is, the lenticular doesn't do much. It doesn't really add that much depth to it, but the one thing it does do is when you bend the light against it, it's almost like this house. It kind of lights up, as you can sort of see it there. And there is something very, very sinister to it. Don't get me wrong, the house, the picture, the artwork just looks creepy as it is. But there's something about the lenticular just adds something to this artwork. So I'm really digging on it. The only complaint I would have with the lenticular cover, you'll notice it here. It wasn't particularly put on straight, and there's no way of removing it without actually destroying the box, which is a bit of a shame. But yes, digging on the artwork on this one. This is the top of the box, nothing to be seen there. That's the bottom of it, again, nothing. And right on to the spine we go. And as you can see, you just got Hell House and the complete collection 1 to 4. And it goes without saying, folks, this box, it goes beyond hard rigid. I am not kidding you. It is unbelievable. So incredibly sturdy. This is the back of the box. And again, I don't want to ruin anything for you. Yes, these 3 clowns feature heavily in all 4 movies. It'll make all the sense in the world once you check it out. You'll notice there's a house in the background. Now, as from what I can see, I don't think that's the hotel that featured in the first 3. I think it's the manor that's in the 4th movie. So yes, that's the back artwork. Simple matte finish, no spot glossing going on. And right around to the opposite spine, and that is everything that we're going to be looking at when it comes to this release. Right, so I will take everything out and let's get this going. So the first thing we have here is a few postcards, and I'm going to just quickly run through them. But I have to tell you, is the way Umbrella Entertainment present these postcards, they feel rather deluxe. And it goes without saying, but each postcard is basically covering every single movie. That is I presume, the original artwork for the 3rd movie, which is called Lake of Fire. That's the artwork for the 1st movie. Then, of course, you got Hell House 2, the abandoned hotel. And that's the origin one. the Carmichael Manor. That's what it's called. The house, the Carmichael Manor. Wow. So yes, loving the artwork. That's my favourite artwork out of the four of them. And then we're right back to the first. So yeah, there's a few postcards in there. Nothing on the backs of them. So I'll put them to a side, and we'll make our way onto the individual releases. So this is the artwork for Hell House, and as you can see, it is one of the clowns. This clown here in particular is the one that is really heavily featured in most of the movies, and as you can see, it's rather creepy. Now, there is reversible artwork on these, but the only difference with the artwork is you're simply removing a rating certificate, which is great to have that option. And not only that, folks, each Blu-ray is region B locked as well, so just be careful if you do decide to purchase, that you have the means to be able to play them. So that is the back of the box. As you can see, quite a few special features on this one. Apparently there is a director's cut to this movie. I'm not sure if it's featured on this disc. I'm almost certain I checked out the theatrical version, but it was still fantastic. So that's the inside of the first movie. So that covers the first, and then you have this one here, and this one is covering the sequel and the third movie. So you got the Abandoned Hotel and Lake of Fire, and then of course once again you've got a different clown, and not quite as creepy as the last fella, but still rather creepy. So not much else to be said in terms of the artwork. Again, the colour scheme, you know me, red and black, I absolutely love it. So that's the spine of this one. And turn it around, and yes, as you can see, you got the synopsis for both movies, and the special features are under each of the synopses as well. And there's a few there to check out. I need to get around to checking them out myself. So that's the back. Open it up. That is your disc for the third movie. And when I flip it over, that is the disc for the second. So you will notice that there is a poster here, which I'll quickly show you. So yeah, that's the disc itself. I'll quickly run you through this poster. It's covering, Lake of Fire. So this is one side of it. So as you can see, you got the hotel there, you got all the fire on the bottom, and then you've got two creepy looking characters there. And then of course the title of the movie on top. And then when you flip it around, of course, naturally, you have the second movie. So the Abandoned Hotel. Once again, you got the picture of the hotel on it. And then of course, once again, you get another creepy looking character in the background. Again, folks, sorry about the light glare on this one. It just cannot be helped, unfortunately. But it is great to see that the original artwork is featured in this set. So that is the poster. Then make our way on to the fourth movie, which is Hell House Origins, the Carmichael Manor. And of course, it's the third clown that you see featured in all these movies. And they've stuck to that colour scheme as well, naturally so, of red and black. So I'll take us onto the spine of this one. Of course, all the spines match up perfectly. And right around to the back, and just like the others, you got the synopsis on top, you got the special features there in the middle, and then all of your technical information down below. Each movie comes with DTS 5.1 audio. I can't really comment too much when it comes to the audio because I actually watched them in bed, and we don't have a sound system set up in the bedroom, so something's telling me they're going to be very, very effective, and I'm looking forward to actually revisiting them. So that's the inside of the fourth movie. And as you've seen, there is a poster. And this one is going to cover the original movie and the fourth. So once again, you've got the title of the movie, you got the house. And of course, that is the 5 people that are setting up the event in the first movie. The kind of Halloween Fright Fest thing. And you'll see there's a little bit of a write up there on top. So there's something very creepy about that artwork as well, which I rather like. And then turn it around and look at this. I love the poster artwork to this one. So you got the title again. That is the manor. And I'll tell you, that house is rather creepy. And then, of course, you got that sinister, creepy-looking face in the background. Or above the house. So, that is your double-sided poster. You also get, it's the last item in this box set. It is a hardback book, and it's basically covering, naturally so, all 4 movies. Umbrella do have a habit of doing that. They do put these kind of hardback books with them. Not with everything, but on certain releases. So you got 2 of the clowns once again. Sticking to the same colour scheme as well. That is the back of it. Right around to the back, there is absolutely nothing there other than the Umbrella Entertainment logo. So I'm not going to spend too much time with it. There's quite a bit going on with this booklet. I haven't got around to reading it myself. But like I said, it's covering a bit of everything. So there we go. As you can see, there's a couple. Oh my god, look at that. How creepy does that look? You're going to see a lot of that in all 4 movies. So yes, like I said, covers quite a bit. So there you have it. That is the hardback book, and that is everything that you get inside this release. So as per usual, I am going to do a quick recap. So you got that hardback book. You do get the poster for the first and last movie. That is the case for the 4th movie. Of course, you got your poster again for the 2nd and 3rd. And that's the 2nd and 3rd Amaray. Of course, you got the original movie. You've got those amazing postcards, which I'll say here. And then, of course, you got the box that holds it all in. It's an absolutely stunning release from Umbrella Entertainment, and I am so happy to have it in my collection. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is my release of the Hell House collection. And once again, just want to do a big shout out to Conor Gray for sending me such an amazing release. Conor, I don't think you fully understand how much myself and Ellen really enjoyed these movies. And not only that, but we said it to each other last night. I think this is going to become a permanent watch for us in the month of October. They just lend well for the month of October. I'm almost certain all the movies are held in the month of October. I know the first one and the last one definitely are. I'm not quite sure about the 2 sequels. But yes, this means so much to me, Conor. So a huge thank you again, my friend. So there you have it, folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could do, leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on these movies. And what did you think of this collector's set of it? And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.